Happy Halloween! I'm your host for tonight, Captain Juke. This is a music video I've been looking for every single year on Halloween for as long as I can remember. We all know the classic, the iconic slashers of Halloween movies, the Michael Myers, the Jason Voorhees, and the Freddy Kruegers. Back in the late 80s, with the success of these slasher films, created a monster mania. There was people wanting to be characters like Michael and Jason and Freddy every year for Halloween. This created a buzz within Hollywood to start creating spoofs off of Freddy. So I remember seeing this video when I was really young, and I remember thinking it was one of the coolest things ever since I was a huge Fresh Prince of Bel-Air fan. And I remember trying one time to show my dad this because we're huge Halloween nuts in my family, and it couldn't be found. It could not be found anywhere. So I don't know if it was just a random user back in the day of like the early YouTube days that uploaded it and I was able to see it real quick. I mean, it had to be Jazzy Jeff or Will Smith in that case, and right, or somebody that actually worked on that video. Eventually, I stopped looking for it because I figured, it's never going to see the light of day, and if it does, it's going to be on Will Smith or Jazzy Jeff's terms, or New Line Cinema's terms. Well, I don't know what possessed me to go and search for it again after all these years, but I found it, and today I'm reacting to it. The funny thing is, it was actually re-uploaded by DJ Jazzy Jeff himself. So without further ado, let's get into DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, A Nightmare on My Street.
Doctor, what on earth do you think happened to that poor boy?
Nurse, in all my years,
I can't believe this.
I've never seen anything quite so horrid.
What happened to Jeff, man? What happened to Jeff, man?
Your friend is very ill.
Look at Will. So young. Ooh.
I'm good to see you, man. What's done? I'm telling you, Jeff. You're done. Nobody does it.
Haha, Jeff.
I have a story that I'd like to tell about this guy. You all know me as we scared as hell. He comes to me at night after I call into bed. He's burnt up like a weenie man.
For those that don't know, Will Smith, iconic storyteller. For anyone that's never listened to The Fresh Prince, go and do yourself a favor. That's someone I grew up on hearing. The Fresh Prince, that man is a storyteller. Parents just don't understand, is a 10 out of 10.
And his name is Fred. He wears the same hat and sweater every single day. And even if it's hot outside, he wears it anyway. He's home when I'm awake, but he shows up when I'm asleep. I can't believe that there's a nightmare on my street.
I can't believe I'm watching this in 2023. I've been looking for this forever.
It was a Saturday evening, if I remember it right, and we had just gotten back off tour last night. So the gang and I thought that it would be groovy if we summoned up the posse and dumb rush the movies. I got Angie, Jeff got Tina, Reddy Rock got some girl I've never seen in my life. That was alright though, cause the lady was chill. Then we dipped to the theater, set to ill, bugging, cold, having a ball. And something about Elm Street was the movie we saw. The way it started was decent, nothing real fancy about this homeboy named Fred and this girl named Nancy. But word, when it was over, I said, yo, that was death. And everything seemed alright when we left. But when I got home and laid down to sleep, that began the nightmare on my street.
Oh shoot. So far, beautiful beat. DJ Jazzy Jeff is just iconic on the ones and twos. Will Smith keeping the story going. He's an amazing storyteller in his own right, and without cussing too, which is crazy. But you feel that eerie tone. It's got me. I remember being scared as hell watching this as a child. That's so weird. I remember it actually being Freddy Krueger before, but I don't know, maybe they had to change it to get back onto, to get out of the copyright infringement.
It was burning in my room like an oven. My bed soaked with sweat, and man, I was bugging. I checked the clock, it didn't stop at 12:30. It had melted, it was so darn hot, and I was thirsty. I wanted something cool to quench my thirst. I thought to myself, yo, this heat is the worst. But when I got downstairs, I noticed something was wrong. I was home all alone, but the TV was on. I thought nothing of it as I grabbed the remote. I pushed the power button, and then I almost choked when I heard this awful voice coming from behind. It said, man, I ain't even
That-
wait to see
Yes, okay, that right there, I remember scaring the crap out of me. Oh my gosh.
who it was. Broke outside in my drawers and screamed so long, cuz got halfway up the block, I calmed down and stopped screaming, then thought, oh, I get it, I must be dreaming. I strolled back home with the
That's not good though, Will.
since this is a dream, I might as well get ill. I walked in the house.
How come we're always so dumb in our dreams? Like, you just saw the movie, you know that Fred attacks you in your dreams, but you think you're safe now? Come on.
The big bad fresh prince, but Freddy killed all that noise real quick. He grabbed me by my neck and said,
Yeah, that ain't Freddy.
I said, yo, Fred, I think you got me all wrong. I ain't partners with nobody with nails that long. Look, I'll be honest, man.
I gotta look up who played Fred now, because you know what? Coming back to me, I see now why they got sued. This is what they used this guy. I wonder if it's Jeff.
Fred, your face is all burned. Fred got mad and his head started steaming. But I thought, what the hell? I'm only dreaming. I pat him on the shoulder, said thanks for stopping by. Then I opened up the door and said, take care, guy. He got mad, drew back his arm, and slashed my shirt. It wasn't a dream, man. This guy was for real. I said, Freddy, Hal, it's been an awful mistake here. Walls tried to get me, but my alarm went off and then silence. It was a whole new day. I wasn't scared of him anyway. Here on my street.
He said it. He said the title. Family Guy. Wow. Classic main character in a horror film has no idea he's still in the middle of it.
Listen to me. Don't go to sleep, Jeff. Jeff.
I'm just picturing like little 9-year-old me watching this, just being so freaked out right now, seeing Jeff and Will getting attacked by this knockoff Freddy. Unfortunately, this thing got shelved for a long time. Man, and I finally got to see it right here on Juke Jams. How about that? Happy Halloween. We got to see the Fresh Prince, DJ Jazzy Jeff, and Nightmare on My Street. Man, that's such a classic little hit right there. Now, from what I remember, it was on I think their first album. Both sides eventually settled out of court, but as a result, vinyl pressings of the album He's the DJ, I'm the Rapper containing a disclaimer sticker that says this song is not part of the soundtrack and is not authorized, licensed, or affiliated with the Nightmare on Elm Street films. So it did make it to the album. That's so interesting. You don't hear many people talk about that song though. I remember when I brought it up to friends and family, like everyone would look at me crazy, and then I would go to YouTube, try to search it and find. They're like, dude, no, you dreamed this. It wasn't a real song. It wasn't a real video. You're making it up. I feel vindicated today. The only part that I really didn't remember correctly was that definitely was not Robert Englund who played that Freddy Krueger in the spoof video. But still, like, the fact that I did remember there was a music video there and that it was a great song. I mean, that bass line throughout the whole song was so cool, and the eeriness to it, it was perfect Halloween song. So this is going to be a tradition for me now where I can keep watching this and listen to this for the rest of my life, hopefully. That is song number 1 of today's Halloween double feature. The next song is something that's been extremely special to my family. This is a song that, after now to tell you, my family is huge on Halloween. Every year, my dad and my 2 other brothers, we would just build like some kind of like maze or a haunted house within either our garage or in the front yard, and trick-or-treaters would come by. We'd scare the shit out of them, and it'd be a good old time. Well, afterwards, we would always play this song to hype it up and then, and basically celebrate the night with some pizza afterwards. So stick around for the next song. Here it is right here.